And all the time, God is holding out his hand, saying, I'm holding out my hand to you. I have the comfort that you are searching for. Just take hold of my hand. Psalm 40, verse 2 says, he lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. And as I was reading that verse, it's like, well, he lifted you out of the pit, and he reached for you with his hand. His hand is always outstretched. Have you noticed that? God's hand is always outstretched toward you. He lifted me out of the slimy pit. So I believe that God is saying tonight, I long to comfort you if you're disappointed or heartbroken. And what he's saying is, reach out and take my hand. Turn to me first if you're heartbroken, if you're disappointed. And I hear him saying, quiet yourself and you will be able to hear my voice. Quiet yourself. This means turning off all media. Quiet yourself and you will be able to hear my voice. I heard him say, spend time reading the Psalms and I will talk to you and I will comfort you when you read the Psalms. I will speak to your heart. I will speak to your soul when you start reading the Psalms. And then I heard him say, be thankful for all you do have. We don't like to dwell on that when we're disappointed and heartbroken. It's so easy to dwell on the injustices. You don't know what's happened to me. This is wrong. This is painful. This hurts. And yes, it does. But God's saying, don't only dwell on that. There are so many things you have to be thankful for. Would you start dwelling on some of those things and you will be comforted? I also heard him say, remind your soul. Now, see, you know it's God talking, because if it was me talking, I'd say coach your soul, because that's how I talk. But he said, remind your soul that I am with you always. Remind your soul, I am with you always. And there's nothing we can't face together. And I felt like he was just underscoring that. There is nothing we can't face together. 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 And one last word on this one. I heard him say, ask me to redeem your pain and then look forward with great expectation, because I love this. So that's for those of you who need comfort because you're heartbroken, disappointed. But I believe God is saying tonight, I long to comfort you if you're tired, exhausted, or stressed. So if that's you, this is what I heard him say. Stop. Retreat with me, even if it's just 10 minutes. Just stop. Retreat with me, even if it's for just 10 minutes. And picture holding my hand, because my hand is reaching out to you. And will you listen to my counsel during this time? Will you reevaluate your priorities? Will you do that, Debbie? That's what he said. Like, what? Is this for the other women? Debbie, will you listen to my counsel? Oh, okay, fine. But, right? So, will you listen to my counsel? Will you be willing to reevaluate priorities? Ask me. And ask me to give you strength, and I will give you enough strength to make it through this day. And then ask me tomorrow, and I'll give you enough strength to get through that day. Just ask me. And I believe God is saying tonight, I long to comfort you if you feel alone. And even if you're married, even if you have a boyfriend, you can still feel alone. Is that not true? I felt alone in marriage. I felt alone this week. And sometimes we are truly physically alone, but we can still feel very alone. And so this is what I felt like God was saying to you. You are not alone. I am with you. Don't believe the lie that you are alone. That is a lie. Take my hand. And I heard him say, take my hand and let's go do something together. Do you know that God wants to go do something with you? Like, just take a walk with you. He wants to go with you. He says, take my hand. Let's go do something together. He also says, I've written you a letter. Are you reading it? You will sense my presence when you're reading my word. You will not be alone when you're reading my word. And I also heard him say, it's no longer you, me, it's us. It's we. What are we going to do together? Right? It's us. Because he's with me all the time. It's us. It's not just me. It's us. It's we. What are we going to do together? And one last area of comfort. I believe God is saying tonight, I long to comfort you if you're fearful or anxious. Oh, and I know this applies to so many women. Being anxious. Here's what I heard him say. Reach for my hand. I am your papa. I am your Abba. I am your papa. Reach for my hand. I will carry you. I am strong and my way is perfect for you. You can trust me. I will never leave you. There is nothing to fear. And then I heard him say, reread all the mighty things I've done, which you'll find in his word, because it'll remind you nothing is too difficult for me. There is nothing to fear. And I heard him say, sing songs of remembrance and praise. And I almost thought we'd play Do It Again, the Elevation Worship song, Do It Again, but I don't have enough time tonight, but play that. Write this down. The song is called Do It Again. We've sung it a few times here. It's by Elevation Worship. What a great song that reminds you, oh yeah, God has done amazing things in the past. He's going to do it again. I have nothing to fear. He is with me. So on a practical level, and this is where you have a blank in your handout. On a practical level, can you find your own special place where you can have at least 15 minutes of solitude with the Lord and ask him to speak to you? Can you do that?